Hi everyone, it's me, Patricia again. Long time no see. I'm super excited to be the host today of our session. The topic for today is how to reach out to recruiters and hiring managers. And let's see how I will manage to face this challenge in order to show you how to do it right in 12 minutes. And I would say the timer goes now. So, as a recruiter, of course, I do receive quite a lot of messages from job seekers daily. These are local people, these are people from abroad. And the problem that I find with those messages that those people send to me is that they seem to be quite off templated or not really good in a sense. So I picked out 5 messages that I received just yesterday for you to show an example how those messages do look in real life. Um, and what I want to highlight here is that I believe that it is a very good approach that you, as a job seeker, decide to contact recruiters or hiring managers directly on LinkedIn or on any other platform, besides only applying to a job description. So I think that's a very good way. But so if you're doing this and if you're investing your time in this, then probably you should do it good and do it right. And that's why I'm here for, to kind of show you my approach if I would be now a job seeker. So I would say I will just share my screen right now. And I will show you my approach on LinkedIn because this is my preferred platform. And let's imagine that I'm right now a front-end developer that is now looking for a job in Germany, in Berlin in particular, let's say. And my first duty is here to understand what are the companies, what are the recruiters that I want to reach out to. That means doing research on my own. So if I'm a front-end developer, so I want to look for a company that is matching my skill set. And I'm a girl, I like to shop online. And I really like the online shop of Zalando, let's say. I know that they are an international company, that they are huge with more, I think, than 10,000 employees, probably have my tech stack. So this would be the company that I would be looking for. And this is like the standard LinkedIn outlook, how you can say. And I would just simply start by looking the company of my preference. In this case, let's say it's Zalando. Click on the company, and here you will see a few sections. So home, about, products, etc., etc. And here we have the section people, and this is what we are interested in. And here's the thing. You have many ways on how to approach this. So number one, you could look for HR people like talent acquisition lead, HR manager, senior business partner. The other thing that you could look for are professionals from the subject area. What I mean by that is that those are probably people who are developers who have now pure or a partial managerial role, but previously in their career, they have been a hands-on developer themselves. And the third approach would be just contacting recruiters, internal or external. Here again, do your research on maybe recruitment agencies that are filling tech positions. Maybe you will see some specifications. They are doing front end in particular. So, and my recommendation is actually to go for all of those 3 parts. So the HR part, the subject area people, as well as the recruiters itself. And I would say let's start from the people in the subject area. And here again, you would have to look for the job titles for developers who have now been promoted or have grown into a managerial role. What could be the job titles for this research? I, in particular, like to use ChatGPT. And one of the job titles that I came up with is engineering manager. So simply here you see Zalando has more than 10,000 employees. I will just put in engineering manager, and I will put in front end as well, and simply click enter because front end is what I'm particularly looking for. And here we see 23 people live in Germany with this keyword engineering manager front end in Zalando, and 22 of them are in Berlin. So let's have a look at those in Berlin. And here we see director of engineering. So this person is probably too senior for our requests, but here we see a lot of people, and yeah, you can go through all of them. But what did caught my attention was this person here, Miha Blasen, because he has this hiring thing on his profile. So let's just click on him. And let's see, what is he hiring? So he's hiring software engineers. All right, not exactly what I'm looking for, but at least I know that this person is hiring. And if he's hiring software engineers, maybe he's hiring also front-end developers, or he knows someone who's hiring front-end developers in the team at the moment. So he's at Zalando for a little bit over than 3 years. We see that he has been a developer himself. We can look here for education. Maybe there are some similarities with my profile. What I like to do always is look at the language skills. So this person in particular speaks 4 languages. Oh, and I see Slovenian as a native or bilingual proficiency. So I like to reach out to candidates, or now we are in the vice versa position, in this case in the manager, with a nice salutation in their native language. So I would reach out to Miha, and I would parallelly just try to look quickly up how is good day in Slovenian. So it's Dober dan. Okay, so let's Dober dan, yes. And now it's important to write a personalized message so that this person doesn't feel like you are reaching them with like any kind of templated message, that you really intended to reach in particular Miha, and not because he's now hiring, and yeah, under no circumstances with any templated message. So that will be the best case scenario. And what we can do, so we saw the banner that he's hiring, and we can definitely say that I noticed that you are currently hiring software engineers. I am a big fan of Zalando and a front-end developer seeking job opportunities. So with this message already, we have personalized our message in terms of saying why we have noticed this profile and why in particular we are willing to maybe be a part of the team in Zalando. And yeah, what we can do here, we can specify this even more in Berlin, because I see that Miha is in Berlin, and we put the filter in Berlin. And now comes our question. So are you also in the lookout for in the individuals with front-end expertise. Best regards, Trisha. So of course, here you can again write a message that, you know, speaks up to you as a person. It's pretty much, you can put there whatever you would like, as long as it's resonating with the person's profile or with something that they have posted, so that they really feel like, okay, Patricia really wanted to contact me, and not something else. So yeah, of course, we're not sending this message to Miha. And previously, let's go a few steps back and remove those filters that we applied for the subject area professionals. And now let's look for the HR people. So as I mentioned, HR managers, business partners, talent acquisition leads, these are all the job titles that you can go for in terms of if you would like to reach the HR department. My keyword would be HR technology, because since it's a really huge organization, probably they have some HR department that is regarded in particular to technology. Let's put enter. Let's go to Germany. And here we have Human Resources Director Technology. So this is very, like, again, a very senior partner person, but here, Jule Hanke, she's also in Berlin. And when we look at her profile, so she's been quite active with her LinkedIn profile. She's for 2.5 years at Zalando. And here you could write, as I'm running out of the time. But yeah, here you can you could write, Dear Jule, I'm a big fan of Zalando, the way you work. I see that you have been with them as an HR business partner for 2.5 years now. I'm a front-end developer currently looking for a job in Berlin. Is there any opportunity that we could have a talk about my career at Zalando? So this would be my approach. And and then don't forget recruiters. And that's about it. So I almost managed to go through. 12 minutes. It's not a lot of time, but to give you the idea, just keep in mind that it's important to keep the messages personalized, so that the person that you're trying to contact, that they're feeling that you intended to contact them in particular, and do not send any like templated messages, because chances are that you will get not an accepted message and probably not a response. So if you want to increase those chances, try it this way. But yeah, I would say that will be it. If you have any other questions, I will be happy to reply in the comment section. But for now, I would say thank you very much for looking, and see you next time. Bye.